this crowd. It seems to be, for the most part, a lot of young men, young males in this crowd. As you can see on the left side of your screen, men are jumping through that fire that was lit. It's quite dangerous out there right now in the streets of Vancouver. I believe we're going to be able to see some tape. There we are. Okay, that is one of the first vehicles that we saw as soon as we lifted into the air. And there again is that truck I was telling you about earlier, Tamara. That crowd is rocking that truck and trying to flip it over and eventually set it on fire. We're hearing reports of a lot of windows being smashed in the area downtown. Definitely, if you're downtown right now in this area, you should get out and find a safe spot to be. We're also seeing a lot of police on the ground, though, so that is good. We have seen them, making a couple of arrests so far, approaching the crowd and trying to get things under control right now. But as you can see, that's quite a large fire. We did see fire crews coming into downtown, or into this area rather, and try to put that fire out. Lots of police on scene right now, Tamara. We are live in Chopper 9 over top of this unfolding violence in downtown Vancouver, riots after the Stanley Cup final. Well, we can see that the crowd is kind of, it's moving a little bit. The majority of this violence, though, has happened right outside of the Canada Post building, and that's where it kind of remains at this moment. But certainly, I'm not sure what they're doing with the crowds that are coming out of Rogers Arena. I hope that they're being redirected away from this. I'm not sure if this crowd is about to move, to Robson Street. I know that there's some businesses on Robson that are boarding up, because of what happened in 1994. There you go. If you can see on your screen right now, the fire crews that are putting out the flames of one of the fires. Again, we've seen several that have started. One of them quite large that appears to be a vehicle that has been set on fire, Tamara. I think so. I think, like I said, the majority of the people that seem to be engaged in this, they appear, well, there you go. There's some porta potties that have been tipped over. The majority of the people that seem to be engaged in violence, again, of course, not everybody, but most of them appear to be, young men, young males. I haven't seen any children in this crowd, fortunately. Not many families either, so it appears that they have left the scene. Anybody who kind of remains there, it looks as if, they're there because they either can't leave or they're choosing to stay. But, there's obviously lots of people that are trying to get out of this scene, this unfortunate scene that's unfolding. You can see some of the carnage right there, that truck. A lot of people just seem to be standing around just kind of, shocked by what they're seeing as well, Tamara. Okay. All right, thank you. No, I'm not seeing anything. I'm trying to see the crowd that's moved out of Rogers. I'm not seeing a lot. Oh boy, I don't know if they're looting. So the majority of the people, you know, are contained to one particular area. It's really concentrated to about a 2-3 block radius. Okay, so looking down on Georgia now and the crowd coming out of Rogers, it does not appear like they're being rerouted anyway. They seem to just be kind of walking down Georgia, or not Georgia, Dunsmuir rather, towards the downtown. Oh, good. So now it appears that the police have this under control, would you say? They're throwing things at the police. Okay. Yeah. They're throwing garbage. Okay, people. All right, we've got a lot of police in riot gear now. Oh, there they go. Oh, they're dragging somebody. Did they? Oh, they really slammed that guy in the head, eh? Yeah, come on. A lot of these yahoos probably weren't even watching the game. They were just down here ready to... I know, I'm like, just put a fresh battery in my BlackBerry, so. Wow, Twitter is just like not working. So this this isn't technically Riot Squad, right? This is VPD in Riot gear.